So it's like, y'all, it's an exhibition. It's like there is no problems on earth. It's like your worst setback is your purpose on earth almost. This what I'm trying to say could get people out of prison unless you truly deserve to be there. When you doing prison time, whether it's your first sentence or whatever, that's that time that you should have had, uh, that you need to be patient in and really fully give your attention to God. Likewise, if you ain't even in prison. What I'm trying to say is, if somebody get a 5-year sentence in prison and they give that 5-year sentence in prison to God, something great is going to happen for that person when they get out of prison or whatever. But if the same person would have gave 5 years to God, uh, before he was in prison, then he wouldn't have never went to prison. Wow, this is teaching him. So it was something you needed to have. It was something that needed to take 5 years of your time. It's like a century-long struggle. In a previous lifetime, you went through most of the century of struggling, but you was off 5 to 10 years. You got demon time, angel time, human time. These times is, I don't know why I want to say paradox, but these times is times that it's a long time. It's almost a lifetime, half a lifetime, quarter of a lifetime. So you must do all of that time before you can enjoy the finer things of life. Likewise with heaven and hell, I bet you. You have to evolve out of hell in order to get to heaven. It's almost like, I don't want to say that. If you look at you can look at the as above, so below, the two things. You in heaven, when you in heaven, then you die and you be over here in the dark. But that, I don't think that's it. Now you can look at it like you in hell over there. You got hell and heaven over there. You come over here, you got poverty and rich. You must evolve out of poverty to get to rich. This is what set us apart. So that's why I said there'll always be poor people and it'll always be rich people. So if you're born poor, you must try to evolve yourself out of the poverty mindset. You might not even get rich in that lifetime, but you realize it's your ways of thinking that's keeping you poverty. So your chances of your next lifetime, you will be rich, or you'll be getting into a smoother area in your lifetime to where you're not quite poor and you're not quite middle class, but you're sustainable, which is still part of evolution. You are still evolving. You are still evolving. So, it's the mindsets. Now the problem is you got demons around. Same with rich, or you got demons around you to keep you in this mindset. You got people that's paid to keep flocks of people in this mindset, like certain idols. So, you must watch all these different energies. But like my ancestors were telling me last night, you finally coming out of the demon expedition. See what I'm saying? I was on demon time. Even though I seem so good to y'all, whatever, I'm still on demon time. Because now that I done evolved out of the poverty mindset, I'm being watched, stalked, and harassed by demons. It's their time. God, these are the times you blame God, but really you should be praying to God and praying that God protect you while you being surveillance. Because the surveillance is all part of the Old Boys program. You get out of line, these demons will put you back on demon time. Wow. So it ain't no, it's all a test. So whatever your issue is on this planet, whatever hits you like a ton of bricks, that's what you need to face up to. That's what you need to look eye to eye. That's what you need to fight. You must fight that the righteous way, though. That's why I always think back to that deal that they said the Pope made with the devil to keep God bound. And God said, you can't bound me. Impossible. But it would have had to been an agreement to keep people stupid from this fact of this knowledge of learning right here. Because once you understand this, it is no problem on earth. It's only a solution to your problem that's keeping you binded. So all the people throwing spells, all the people doing this, that won't work. That can't work as long as you following God appropriately. You are really striving to be like God the right way. You ain't just holding your Bible and going to church every Sunday and Wednesday. You are really trying to walk that walk. You are not talking it, but you are walking it. You are a person that have faith and work. For a person that got faith and no works can get nothing. You will get nothing. Because you understand nothing. You're no different from the preachers and people who teach the Bible and say, you can read the Bible, but you can never live by the Bible. Demonic preaching, cult preaching. That ain't gonna work. You must walk that walk. How can you walk this walk? For me, cutting things off cold turkey never works. For nothing in life. Not just with drugs, but for anything. Sex, anything. It don't work. You must taper off. For me, I had to taper off of everything. Whether it was an external issue of sin or an internal issue to sin. Now, if I'm at the point of my life where I'm working on words, where I'm working on the words that come out of my mouth, that means I'm also working on the reflection of my thoughts. For the reflection of my thoughts can manifest because Jesus and God is right there monitoring them thoughts. And if you stay in them thought patterns too much, you will manifest them thought patterns. Like, if you sit there, you think about a car you want, you're going to manifest that car. You think about a house you want, you're going to manifest that house. If you keep thinking about a sex you want, if you keep thinking about a display you want, you're going to manifest that. If you constantly, now see what I'm saying, you thinking about sex issues, you thinking about sex problems, you thinking about sex fetishes, sex this, sex that, sex that, then that's going to obviously take the place of all your heritage, all your house, your family, the good, beautiful thing that you can have in life. Because now, even though you're a beautiful person, you were born in a successful life, everything about you revolves around sex. So your energy is going to shift. And you're going to be turned around from the rich class that you was in into hell, into poverty, where prostitution and drug dealing and killing is actually legal. Just like that.